Hello, and welcome to Year of the Machine. Today we watched Chopping Mall. It is
robots in a mall. There's really nothing else to say about it.
I mean, that's
Except, of course, for the plot.
the plot's pretty straightforward.
It's, what, 8 teens, I think? 8 teenagers kind of just stay in the store where 3 of them work, the furniture store where 3 of them work after hours, and they drink and,
Party.
yeah, they have a good old 1980s horror movie time.
Anyways, the mall that sells right at the beginning got an upgrade with their security system, including 3 security bots. And
some pretty heavy-duty doors that apparently can't be opened once they close. So the teens want to stay back, party, and get out before the doors close because they don't open until, I think they said it was 6 a.m.
Yeah.
But lightning strikes the robots and they go insane.
And they start attacking everyone. So at some point during all that chaos, they get locked in.
Well, everyone, as in the 8 teenagers, the 2 guys in the security room, and the 1 janitor that was still there. 2 of the teens survive, so that's like what, 9 victims in this movie, which has a 76 minute runtime.
That's pretty good death toll for such a small amount.
Yeah,
actually.
It's not bad. There are some movies that are longer that have like 1 or 2, if that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I enjoy when horror movies can have decently sized kill counts.
Yeah,
especially when they get as kind of brutal as this one did, like the one chick whose head just got freaking exploded.
That one surprised me the most. There were obviously some cheesier ones, but I don't know. What did you think about the acting?
The acting wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing. It's a horror movie from the 1980s, but there were some actors that were in some pretty decently big series at the time, like
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I think there was one from Nightmare on Elm Street. One of the guys, I think it was the first guy. He was in. Oh, I guess he was in one of the Deathstalker movies. It looks like. And I believe there's an actor. I'm blanking on who he played, but I think it was the bully in the Karate Kid was in this movie too. So yeah, there's actors that are actually in some decently popular movies and movie franchises.
And I didn't really recognize most of them personally, but aside from the janitor guy.
Oh,
that's
yes.
really about it.
I believe you recognized him probably from where I recognized him, which is Small Soldiers. He plays I think he's the actor that plays the truck driver that knows the main kid in the movie.
Oh, like the one that delivers the stuff to the toy store? Okay. Aside from that, though, like, what about the actual acting? I thought it was decent.
Yeah, the actual acting, like I said, it wasn't bad. It's what you might expect from a horror movie from the 80s.
True.
It's not going to be winning any awards, especially not with some of the reviews I'm looking at on your phone right now. Jesus, some of these reviews. The movie was not. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't horrible.
Probably
either.
got more of a cult following later on. That's generally how things like this. But
I think it could have used less one-liners.
Yeah, but that's
and references. But
let's be real, that's just the 80s in a nutshell. But it definitely comes off more as a slasher, despite being labeled as a techno horror. According to
they pretty
Wikipedia.
much the robots were slashing just with lasers. Well, actually, no. The first guy who I believe is the actor that was in Deathstalker 2. He got his throat like kind of slashed.
Yeah.
And then I think it was his girlfriend whose head got lasered and exploded.
That part still surprised me. I was not expecting that.
Who's the one that got set on fire?
She probably should have moved. She didn't try.
I noticed that there were a few times when they could obviously have just stood the fuck up and run and continued running away from the robots, but they just kind of didn't.
Yeah,
I don't think any of them got shot in the leg, right?
One of them did. The one that got set on fire.
Oh, okay, so that's why she couldn't get up.
I mean, but she still just laid there. Like, she didn't even bother trying to move at all.
She didn't even bother trying to throw their Molotov cocktails made with metal gas cans.
Okay.
Not sure how that was actually supposed to work, but...
Okay, just use glass. It needs to be something breakable.
They didn't have glass. They were in a furniture store.
I was about to say they were drinking, but then I remembered it was like a 6-pack. So, yeah.
Was it bottles or was it cans?
It was cans, but...
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Anyways,
it still
before
wouldn't
we
have worked.
get,
It's still metal.
Before we get way off topic here, how about the audio?
The audio? There wasn't much to say about the audio. A lot of the audio was what you would...
Synthy sound.
Yeah, it's 80s synth music, what you would expect from the 80s. Like, if you have a keytar and an afternoon, you could probably make an entire soundtrack for an 80s movie.
Like this one.
And that...
You know it's true.
There were a lot of robot sounds, too, obviously. The robots moving around, their laser sounds, and...
Have a nice day.
Yeah, they said they told everyone to have a nice day after they brutally murdered them. Did they tell that to the woman whose head exploded? Because I don't think she was going to have a nice day after that.
Well, it did say it, but I always assumed... we watched it once. I assumed they said it to the group of kids who are now horrified and staring at them through the other side of the glass.
Oh, yeah. What about when they shot through the glass near the beginning, but then near the end, one of them just drove through it?
I don't know.
There's a lot of ways that they just break through things when they could have just used one method.
These security bots were just destroying them all. Like, unnecessarily on numerous parts.
Oops. It was perfectly necessary. There were intruders.
The only other thing I can think of about the audio was the obvious, very 80s sound effects from, like, when people were, getting exploded or stabbed or...
Yeah, there was
whatever.
a lot of there was a lot of sound effects that are probably
Even the guns.
Yeah, there were gun sound effects. Why did they try and use the guns on the robots?
I don't know. You see repeatedly that didn't do anything.
But they kept doing it.
I think next is the cinematography.
It's for the most part a slasher. The cinematography is nothing to write home about.
Nope. A lot of still camera, open views of the portions of the malls they're running in.
When the action happens, you get shots of the victims running, then the killer chasing, then the victims running, the killer chasing.
Get some claustrophobic sort of moments, I suppose.
Oh yeah, like when they went into the vent that they were supposed to stay in but didn't.
It got hot, and I'm worried about my boyfriends.
Gets lit on fire. Is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was her, right?
Yeah,
the one who complained
was...
about getting hot, it was the one who got lit. Was that foreshadowing?
Oh, that could have been.
Because it shot the freaking metal container and it somehow lit her back on fire, even though she was holding onto it. I don't know.
I thought her arm was going to explode, to be honest, but that never happened.
She was still screaming after she stopped moving.
I mean, sometimes that happens.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so...
special effects. I thought the special effects was probably the best part of the movie.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly practical effects for like 90% of it.
Yeah, because the robots, I believe,
built the robot. Yeah, they're just like RC vehicles.
Yeah,
large, but they were definitely RC powered.
But yeah, the robots, and the deaths and such. I thought all that was really good.
The upper half kind of reminded me of like that Power Rangers robot with the flat head. And
Alpha, I think is its name.
I think so. Anyways, then it has like 6 arms, which you only used to see like 2 or 4 of them at a time, and then it had tank treads to move around.
Oh, speaking of Alpha, did you ever notice that character was voiced by Invader Zim?
I did not.
Yeah. Oh my God, what's the actor's name? Like, I know he's in Hell of a Boss now too.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
God damn it.
God, we are trying to think of the last part here. Yeah, I don't know. The practical effects were all really good. Just lasers.
I know I keep going back to it, but when the chick was lit on fire, the woman was lit on fire. I think that was actually a person that was on fire. It looked like.
Yeah, they probably just used like fire retardant stuff to,
I don't know,
slow down the burn.
I appreciate when they actually light people and things on fire in movies.
I mean, it's nice when it's real, as long as you're safe with it. Obviously. Anyways, what do you think about this movie?
It was all right. It's not amazing, but if you're looking for a good time, it's a fine movie. Oh, Richard Horvitz. That's the actor's name who played Invader Zim.